RHOSLC star Jen Shah gets new prison release date. RHOSLC star Jen Shah was sentenced to nearly 7 years in prison in 2023. The sentence has been changed for the second time. When is her new release date? Keep reading for all the details. RHOSLC continues without main star. The Real Housewives shows are an ensemble, but there's little doubt that Jen Shah was the main character of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Her quips and iconic outfits kept all eyes on her. During her 3 seasons on the show, Jen Shah had more than her share of outbursts and drama, but nothing beat the drama of the moment the feds came looking for her. Turns out she was about to be arrested for her part in a telemarketing scheme. Despite professing her innocence throughout season 3, the reality TV star copped a plea deal at the last minute and pleaded guilty. Despite being in prison, she was still mentioned during season 4, when the other ladies reacted to her guilty plea. Heather Gay also admitted that Jen Shah gave her the black eye during a cast trip. Season 5 of RHOSLC started last month, and it seems the cast is finally ready to move on and have a season without Jen Shah's name coming up as much. Jen Shah's husband shares message to fans. Despite her guilty plea, Jen Shah's family continues to support her. They run her social media accounts to keep fans updated on how the reality star is faring in prison. Jen Shah's husband, Coach Shah, shared a heartfelt message to his wife's fans. The video message was posted on October 4, which was Jen Shah's 51st birthday. The football coach thanked fans for their support and sending messages to the Bravo star through social media. Jen Shah gets new prison release date. That RHOSLC star was originally sentenced to 6.5 years in prison. She was sent to the Bryan Federal Prison Camp in Texas in February 2023. That's the same prison disgraced Theranos founder Elizabeth Holmes is serving out her 11-year prison sentence. Shortly after starting her prison term, Jen Shah's sentence was reduced by 1 year. News reports that the Bravo Liberty once again got her sentence reduced. An additional 8 months have been slashed from her prison sentence. That RHOSLC star's new release date is December 19, 2027. Jen Shah, the embattled star of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, RHOSLC, has once again become the talk of the town. Known for her explosive personality, larger-than-life presence, and headline-grabbing legal battles, Jen's journey took another unexpected twist this week. The Federal Bureau of Prisons updated her official release date, giving fans, critics, and castmates plenty to buzz about. A new chapter beckons. Originally sentenced to 6.5 years in federal prison for her role in a telemarketing fraud scheme that preyed on the elderly, Jen's new release date has been moved up significantly. Scheduled for August 2028, she will now be a free woman as early as December 2026. The reduction in time stems from a combination of good behavior, participation in rehabilitative programs, and reportedly an agreement to assist authorities in ongoing investigations. While the details of her cooperation remain undisclosed, it's clear that Jen's time behind bars has been anything but idle. I've spent these months reflecting on my choices, rebuilding myself, and finding ways to make amends, Jen shared in a letter to the court that was recently made public. For a woman whose lavish lifestyle and fierce defiance once defined her, the tone of her statement marks a stark transformation. Life inside. For fans of RHOSLC, imagining the glamorous, couture-loving Jen Shah in a prison uniform was always a surreal juxtaposition. However, insiders revealed that Jen has adapted surprisingly well to life behind bars. According to her attorney, she's been participating in educational programs, mentoring other inmates, and even leading fitness classes, a nod to her pre-Housewives career as a marketing and lifestyle guru. Jen has taken every opportunity to better herself and those around her, said a source close to her family. She's no longer the person who walked into that courtroom. Prison has humbled her in ways no one expected. Despite her efforts to reform, Jen has not completely escaped drama. Rumors from within the facility hint at conflicts with fellow inmates, unsurprising given her fiery personality, but these incidents appear to have subsided in recent months. The Housewives react. News of Jen's earlier release sent shockwaves through the Real Housewives universe. Cast members from RHOSLC and beyond have weighed in, some offering support and others raising eyebrows. "I believe in second chances," said Meredith Marks, who had a roller coaster friendship with Jen on the show. "If Jen truly has changed, I'm willing to have a conversation when she's ready." Not everyone was as forgiving. Heather Gay, Jen's one-time confidant, offered a more cautious response. "It's great that she's trying to turn things around, but trust is earned, not given," Heather remarked in a recent podcast appearance. "We'll see what the future holds." Meanwhile, housewives from other franchises couldn't resist chiming in. "She'll probably have a whole new wardrobe and a tell-all book within a month," quipped Ramona Singer of RHONY fame. A second act. With her release date now on the horizon, speculation is rampant about Jen's next move. Will she return to reality TV, pen a memoir, launch a redemption tour? According to Entertainment Insiders, Bravo has kept a close eye on Jen's legal saga, knowing her story has captivated audiences. "She's polarizing, but she's ratings gold," said a network executive who spoke on condition of anonymity. "If she's open to it and if the timing is right, there could absolutely be a path back to the Real Housewives franchise or even a spin-off." However, Jen's legal team has been careful to temper expectations. Her focus is on rebuilding her life, mending relationships, and giving back to the community, said her attorney. The entertainment industry may or may not play a role in that. Fans divided. As with anything involving Jen Shah, public reaction to her revised release date has been divided. On social media, the hashtag #FreeJenShah began trending shortly after the news broke, with supporters applauding her apparent efforts to reform. "Everyone deserves a second chance, and Jen Shah is no different," one Twitter user wrote. "She's owning her mistakes and doing the work. Let's give her a chance to prove it." Others were less forgiving. "This is a slap in the face to her victims," posted another user. "She stole millions from vulnerable people. A shorter sentence doesn't erase that." The victims of Jen's fraud scheme have also spoken out, with mixed reactions. Some expressed frustration at the reduced sentence, while others noted that her agreement to assist in ongoing investigations could help bring other wrongdoers to justice. Family first. Through it all, Jen's family has remained her most steadfast supporters. Her husband, Sharif Shah, and their 2 sons have visited her regularly and have been vocal about their hopes for her future. "This has been a painful journey, but we're proud of the progress Jen has made," Sharif said in a recent interview. "We're looking forward to having her back home and beginning a new chapter as a family." Her sons, who largely stayed out of the spotlight during her legal battles, have also expressed optimism. "She's still our mom," said her eldest son. "Everyone makes mistakes. What matters is how you move forward." Lessons learned. Jen's case has been a cautionary tale for many in the reality TV world. Her rise and fall underscored the pressures of maintaining an image of wealth and success, often at great personal and ethical cost. As she prepares for her release, the question remains: has Jen truly learned from her mistakes? "Only time will tell," said a legal analyst familiar with her case. "Rehabilitation is a process, not a destination. What's important is that she's taking steps in the right direction." What's next? As Jen counts down the months to her freedom, all eyes will be on her next steps. Whether she opts for a quiet life out of the public eye or a triumphant return to the spotlight, one thing is certain: Jen Shah's story is far from over. For better or worse, she remains a fascinating figure in the world of reality television, proving that even in the darkest moments, the possibility of redemption can shine through.